Well, let's open a Bachmann train set. What you're looking at there is a flyer for the Shipley 2014 exhibition on the 20th and 21st September 2014. That's not what we're here for. We're here to look at a train set. So this is the it's in the Thomas and Friends series. It's actually Percy and the Troublesome Trucks, and it's a Bachmann train set. It's packaged with the handle, so it's a little bit of a different unboxing operation. This is available for just short of £200 from my local model shop, which is Rising Hall Models. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's all in So there we are. All in polystyrene packaging. I think you can see most of it through the cardboard, through the windows. And it looks like we've got an 040 engine, some track, a couple of trucks, a controller, and some bits and pieces up there, and a DVD for it, so there's a good item store for us. So I think we'll be able to open a couple of pieces of sellotape, get into the box, and while I undo the sellotape you can have a pause. Well, let's have a look at the trucks first. Bachmann do a range of G-scale models, and what these are part of their G-scale range, but just with a thing on the front, a face on the front, which converts it into a Troublesome Truck. So it's complete with a different sort of coupling to what I'm used to, but it's got metal wheels there which will be insulated, and runs on 45mm gauge track. It has a loco of sorts, very crudely represented, but it is Percy with a face on the front, and what it provides is an electric loco to G-scale, a powered unit there that will run around the track and will entertain children and visitors to any G-scale layout where you can have electric power to the tracks. And so what we'll do is look at a little bit more. The challenge now is to see if it's going to be possible to get this fellow running around the garden before Christmas or over the Christmas period, given that there's other things to be done. Now, apart from the controller in there, there is some track. Now I think the track is where we may get a little disappointed. It does say on the box, easy to assemble steel alloy track. Well, steel alloy means steel in some way or another, and unlike the other track that you buy, which I have some at the back, I've got some LGB track there, and I've also got some Aristocraft track. This is just folded steel. I think you can possibly see it there. It's not solid, so it's not even solid metal. There's a plastic insert here which locates in there, and when we try and mate up the other track, I know we're going to have some difficulties. So the question is what to do about that. Well, I guess if you're running it indoors only, not in a corrosive environment, then steel will suffice. We do have fish plates here which will make the continuity, so that you're going to get electrical continuity around it, and it does mean that we've got a indoor test track with 4-foot radius curves that can be used for running things indoors, and it's set track, so presumably it's designed to be plugged together and taken apart. For the layout, or not layout, for the track that's going to be running outdoors, then if you look over there, you can see some LGB track just peeking out, and that's solid brass, a lot more expensive I would imagine. The LGB track works out at about £6 per 300 millimeters of track. So if you know how much track you need altogether, then you know how to budget for it. Okay, so before I bought it, I did check what the track was like. I thought for the price I was going to get a bargain if I got any brass track in there, and this is what I would expect for a bargain entry level type of system that may actually just be bought by people to run as a toy train set for their children. And so this is not for serious 45mm or G scale use, but it does give us a couple of trucks which are standard G scale, and it does give us a loco which can be used to pull some trucks round, which again is G scale. And if we're going to be running compatible couplings, then we'll be able to pull the other items that we have. No significant detail on that, just a cheap plastic toy type body, but it does provide us with what we are looking for if we need something to run round some track to see if the track itself is working. Thank you.